Hi everyone. So today we'll explore on another graphs API, which is actually going to tell us this is a beta feature. So we are trying to identify all the messages in a particular channel, in a particular Teams channel. So if we need to know what are the messages in a Teams channel, what we need is we need a group ID for the Teams, and then we also need a channel ID. Now, how I can get group ID for Teams and channel ID? For that, what I can do is I can just go a little up and I can see Microsoft Teams, which is actually in production. So not in beta, but in production. So we have my joint teams. Over here, we can say joint teams. So it will tell me all the teams that I am part of. And I hit run query, and I am getting a insufficient privilege error, which is actually a permission issue. So I go to modify permissions. Over here I will see a couple of consents which I need to give. So I just select consent, and I have to select consent for all of them because I would be needing all these access. So this is this is Teams read, directory read. What else is this giving me consent for? Directory read and write. So I should also be able to make modifications using this if needed. So directory read and write. Then I have Teams setting read and Teams setting read and write. That's another thing. So I should be able to read the Teams setting, but also be able to perform a read and write on the Teams setting. So I can use Graphs API to modify Teams settings as well. So done. I think all the consents are done. Or two more are pending. User read and write. This is very important. So you should be able to read user property, and you should be able to modify user property. That is also something which is needed. So I think all the consents are done. I go back here and I'll just reconfirm this is all done. This is still happening, so I'll wait for a minute for this to happen. Yeah, done. Now let's go ahead and run this query. Okay, there we go. We are now able to get the query. So over here I got a reply. I see an ID and this is Teams. This is a tenant ID that I have. So I have sales and marketing. So that's sales and marketing group that I'm part of. I go here and go to and copy this to be used. So my group teams would be, group ID would be, this is my group and not channel. I think this is group. So I just paste it in the group section and I try to see what channels there are. Let's see if this helps. So I select channel ID. Okay, I need channels. Can't I just pull some channels? I see all channels and I run the query and let's see. Okay, got a permission issue. This is now giving channel read permissions and channel read write permissions. So I select consent all. I did not try this before recording because I thought it would be good if you are also able to see all the permission and consents which I get, because once I do the consent I can't undo my consent completely. It takes time. So that's why I just do it again. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'll copy this query. Sometimes graphs really face little problems. So I come back here, I copy, paste, run. I might get, okay, there we go. Did I have to go and give any consent? Okay, it did run and it did give me some message. It's still not allowing this sign-in to happen, but at least I got some other details. So now what I see is I see the ID which are there. Monthly report is I think one of the channel that is there. So what I got is all the channel details. So this is I'm looking at all the channels now. Sales and marketing, and if I go down I see channel. So this is a channel, so this is group ID, tenant, and I think this is the channel ID. So I just copy this and paste it into a URL decoder to see this being the channel ID. I'll try to use this. Let's run the query and see what happens. I will copy this, come back to graphs. I open this graphs into a I'll open this graphs into a different window altogether. I come down, I select teams again. So now what I need is a group ID first. So group ID I already have. I know what my group ID is. This is the group ID, and I can confirm the same from below as well, that this is my group ID. Here we go. See, this is showing me the group ID, so that's correct. I come here, I mention the team's group ID, and now what I need is channel ID. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead. My channel ID, then this, group this, and then channel 19. I think maybe if I put in everything from here to here, and even put in thread, that might come up as a channel, because that's what I'm able to see here as an ID. So I'll try to put the same in the channel ID, and there we go. Did I put something? Yeah, there's a quotes which is open. I select messages and I run query. I might get permission. Yeah, I was expecting permissions, consent. Okay, see, channel messages read. That's important one which I was looking for. That's an important one. Group read and group read write. Okay, this is still doing. I shall be able to run the query. I don't think so I should have any problem. Yeah, there we go. Now we are able to see all the messages that are there in this particular channel. There we go. Yes, I think all the messages and all the see the great job team. The latest campaign was great success. There's an emoji, smiley emoji. Let's verify if this was really there recently in my teams. I go to teams, teams.microsoft.com. So I use the sales and in general. So let's see, sales and marketing general. It should load. It's a little slow. I'm loading it for the first time, just for the demo. Come down, sales and marketing general. Okay, great to hear, good success. There we go. This is the message. Great job. See, this is a new one. So this is all the unread messages. Great job. The latest campaign was great success. You all did a great job. Okay, there we go. This is new. This is good. And I'm able to see everything in this particular teams through Graphs API. Now, if I want to make any application or read it or make an app out of it or do something, this is going to help me in a different way. So yeah, that's how you can access your Teams chat using Graphs API. Hope it was helpful. Have a great day ahead. Bye.